Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite Star Wars planets in the Star Wars galaxy or universe. I will be basing them off of culture, scenery, and all sorts of things that kind of relate to Star Wars and, stuff like that. Anyway, I don't really want to waste time in this video, so let's get started. 10th on this list is the busy city of Khorasan. Khorasan is obviously in the 3 prequel movies. Khorasan is basically a giant city, and that's the whole planet. Although I don't like the fact that it's CGI, it's still a really creative and cool planet. Although it is impossible, it's still, once again, cool. It's home to car chases, and of course politics, which I'm not a big fan of, but this planet is still pretty cool under the circumstances with the politics and all that stuff. It has a lot of creativity to it. All the skyscrapers everywhere, and what I like about this planet is all the flying cars and stuff like that. So yeah, Khorasan is really busy, and it's 10th on this list. So let's go on to 9th on this list. As you can see, 9th on this list is Utahboo. Utahboo, it's not very well mentioned, as it has only appeared in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. But I still really like this planet because of the outside of the planet. It looks really cool. The sky, and the moons surrounding it and stuff like that. I think the landscape looks pretty cool. Sadly, it doesn't get that much of an appearance, but it's still home to very famous scenes such as Obi-Wan Kenobi versus General Grievous, a great battle. Maybe it might have been a little bit too long, but it was still great. And of course, Order 66. One of the scenes happened in Utahboo. Of course, part of the Battle of Utahboo. So yeah, this planet is not well mentioned, but I still like the scenery of it and that giant pit, and I still think it looks really cool. As you can see, 8th on this list is Yoda's home planet of Dagobah. Dagobah appears in Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi in a deleted scene in Revenge of the Sith. This is a very, very swampy planet, which makes it memorable. Although nothing really happens on it, and there are some boring parts of Dagobah, it's still really cool. There's cool places such as Yoda's hut, there. And features many cool scenes such as training with Yoda, and also Yoda lifting Luke's X-Wing out of the water. That was also pretty cool. So yeah, Dagobah is all about the Force. It's all about the Force, and that's what makes the planet memorable. Along with the swamps and all the creatures and stuff. Dirty planet, but still really awesome. 7th on this list is Princess Leia's home planet of Alderaan. Now Alderaan is lower on this list because it doesn't make much of an appearance, because it only appears in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith and in New Hope. And in A New Hope, you can't even see the inside of the planet; it's just the outside and stuff like that. So, and it eventually gets blown up. But anyway, it's a really, really beautiful planet. According to Revenge of the Sith, it has beautiful mountains, and it's really nice. There's a big city, at the capital city. It's pretty cool. And yeah, Alderaan is amazing. Has amazing scenery, even though it doesn't make much of an appearance. It's still very nice, and it definitely deserved more. So Alderaan is 7th on this list. As you can see, 6th on this list is the ice planet of Hoth. So Hoth only appears in The Empire Strikes Back, and it doesn't make that much of an appearance. It's kind of well forgotten, which is kind of why it's not farther up on my list. The Battle of Hoth was really, really awesome and made it so memorable, but nothing really happened. Like, there's not that much there. It's just basically like snowy hills and stuff like that. I guess there are some other cool places there, like the Wampa Cave and stuff like that, but it's still a really cool planet anyway, because the Hidden Rebel base looked pretty cool. Eventually the Empire invaded it, but it's still really cool, and I really like the idea of having an ice planet. So Hoth, not that much, but it's still really cool. As you can see, fifth on this list is the Wookiee planet of Kashyyyk. I always thought the idea of having a Wookiee planet would be really, really awesome, and of course, Kashyyyk delivers that. Kashyyyk only appears in Revenge of the Sith. Limited appearance, part of Order 66, but doesn't get that much of an appearance, sadly, because it's such a great planet. Hills, a giant jungle with tons of Wookiees, such as Chewbacca, and Yoda also helped out on the Kashyyyk battle mission. And this planet is really, really awesome. Sadly, it doesn't give an appearance, but I really love the landscape, and I love all the Wookiees and Battle of Kashyyyk. Awesome. Great planet. Just if it only had more time, it'd probably be higher on my list, but still a really great planet, and Kashyyyk is number 5th. As you can see, 4th on this list is the desert planet of Tatooine. Tatooine is basically a giant desert. A lot of people say it's boring, but I don't think it's boring at all. It has a lot of culture, and it's awesome. It features many great scenes, such as the sailbarge assault, also the pod race, Mos Espa pod race, Luke's house. Well, that's just a place there. Luke's house is pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Cantina. That is really, really awesome. Cantina, one of the best soundtracks, most famous soundtracks. Really cool. So Tatooine, a lot of people think it's boring just because it's a giant desert, but it's still really awesome because of all the culture there. Tatooine easily deserves 4th on this list. As you guys may be surprised, 3rd on this list is Yavin 4, the 4th moon of Yavin. I don't know why. I really, really love the temples in this planet. The temples look really giant and menacing. The Masahi temple's amazing. And also they held one of the throne room ending title for A New Hope there, where they had that big big celebration for the rebellion. That was amazing. So basically Yavin 4 is just filled with woodlands, but the temples make up some of the planet, which is really awesome. It's where the rebel base is held. And even though Yavin 4 only appears in A New Hope, I still think it's a really cool planet, and it definitely did deserve more, but mainly because of the throne room. That's one of my favorite soundtracks ever, so that really sums it up. So Yavin 4, I still like the planet. As you can see, 2nd on this list is the gas planet of Bespin, home to Cloud City. Obviously Lando is the administrator of this planet, which appears in The Empire Strikes Back. So Bespin is basically okay, so it's home to Cloud City, and Cloud City is basically a city in the clouds. I really love it. The idea of it is amazing. Really, really imaginary. The music fits very well when in The Empire Strikes Back and sums it up. So yeah, Bespin features many great scenes, such as the very, very famous Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader lightsaber fight. Luke sacrificed himself instead of joining the Empire. So that was a great scene. Sadly, we see Han Solo get frozen in carbonite. One of the saddest Star Wars moments. It's hard to bear to watch for me, but it still makes the movie more evil. So yeah, great. Bespin definitely does deserve it. It doesn't get that much of an appearance, but still holds very famous scenes and is very imaginary. As you see, my favorite Star Wars planet is the Ewok planet of Endor. Technically this is a moon, but I'm letting it count. That doesn't really matter. Same with Yavin 4, but that doesn't count. Okay, so Endor, I really love this moon. It's really amazing. Obviously they include the Battle of Endor in that. The speeder bike chase, which is also really awesome. But this planet is just giant woods. And I love the scenery shots. They're amazing. And the woods are giant, which I really love about this planet. And it's just amazing. The Ewoks are pretty cool, although people hate them. I think the Ewoks definitely fit in. Did they need to be in the movie? No, but they're still pretty cool. They fit in with the environment. Giant woods. And Endor is just, I love the scenery shots on it. They're just amazing. it's in the woods are just giant and it's amazing. I don't know why, but Endor is just awesome. So Endor is my favorite planet, and that concludes the video. So be sure to subscribe, put your opinion in the comments and stuff like that. So yeah, Endor for the win.